Hello. This is Alex with the Brand Leader, and today I'm going to walk you through how to edit the contact page on the Liquid Skin website. So we can start off. I'm already logged into the site, so it's very easy for me to get to this page. So you can say, I'm here, get in touch. When I'm down at the bottom, if I'm already logged in, I can just simply click the Edit Page button, and that will take me right to the page in question. Now, editing forms is just a smidge different because of how the form itself works. You see that what is actually going on here is it's giving me this what we call a short code. Whenever you see these brackets and formable ID equals 7. So you're like, Alex, what does that mean? I don't know how to edit the site off of that. Well, I'm glad you asked. So if you go over here to the left-hand column, you can see that there's this lovely forms section. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to click forms here. And while that pulls up, you can see, hey, look at, would you know it? You see that ID there? Remember, it was formable ID number 7. Well, as it turns out, this contact us form, not coincidentally, of course, has that same formable ID. And as you can see, there's that shortcode. So anywhere you wanted to use this form in the site, you can just simply copy that shortcode. Editing one of these forms is very easy. All I'm going to do is click in here to the edit. If I wanted to add, like, let's say you've got email, phone number, say you wanted to add a section for like street address or something like that, all you simply do is you can add, or a date. Let's say you wanted to, let me see here, street address, right there we go. So I can just simply come in here and drop that section in, and it's going to do its magic here. Now, there's a few things that we can go copy from other sections. So you can see form options here. Notice that this CSS layout thing is going to be an important thing. So we're going to grab that. If I wanted to make sure I grab that, and I can just paste that into there to make sure they lay out. If you want to make it required, that's how you can make it a required field. Then I can simply hit update here. Now, notice that since I'm not actually on the page, I'm editing the form, and that form is going to be reflected everywhere else. So if I want to kind of see that, I'm just going to go back to liquidskin.com here, and so that way we can see the impact that this has had, and I can click the contact button up here in the menu, and there in fact has appeared all of our address fields. So there's a few different things that we could notice that, like, some of these have been able to hide their label and some things like that. So some of that can just simply be found down in these field options. So notice this label position is said none. That was a thing that I didn't change on this. So what I can simply do is I can change label position down under here to none, and that would hide that label. So if I wanted to actually type this in, I can do street address line 1, copy and paste, and just do 2. I can do city, state, zip, and I can do update again. It saves. So now when I refresh this, this is going to remove those labels and make it a little bit more in line with how that went. So that's all that there is to it. If I don't want to keep this, you can see I can very easily delete field. And so if you go delete one of these fields, it's going to delete the data. Since we just added this, that's not going to actually remove anything. So, and now I can just hit the update button again, make sure I have not done that. And then I can hit refresh, and the address fields will go away, and it's back to how it was. So if you wanted to create another form, the easiest thing to do is probably going to be just to duplicate this form and then add to it. That'll make sure a lot of those same settings get copied over. And you can see there's this lovely duplicate button here. So if I hit that duplicate button, give it just one moment to do its magic. So yes, contact us. Notice this is going to have a different formable ID now, formable ID number 8. So I could say, you can make a form for whatever you want to need to do. refer a friend. And we can click your name, and instead of like I could remove like reason for contacting, I could remove that. Then I could say instead of message, who should know about us? We can say tell us their name and email and we can contact them, or something like that. This is just an arbitrary example, but if you wanted to create a new form, that's how you do it. I could just very easily there hit that and it's going to save it. If I wanted to then, let's say, add that below this on the contact page, you saw what I did there was I just copied, right click and copy that formable ID 8. As soon as this gets me into the back end of the site, I'm going to very easily be able to just come in here and paste. And now if I update this page, go ahead and view the page. It'll be updated here in just 1 second. This is the joys of website editing right here, waiting on things to update. Really, all in all, this is a very robust system that can allow you a lot of flexibility, so that way you can be sure to meet all of your needs with this nice and easy to use back end. Give it just 1 second. See if that, oh, and as you see, tell us that. So there you go. That right there is how you can edit the contact page. Last thing I'm going to do here before we close this out is I'm going to get rid of that formable ID. With this method, you could insert that short code on any of the other pages of the site, and so that way you could perform on whatever page you like. So that is how you can edit a form, edit the contact page, and add new forms to other sections of the site. Again, this has been Alex Reynolds with the Brand Leader. It's been a pleasure to go through these tutorials with you. Hope you have a great day.